My name is Kaicheng. I'm a principal investigator and senior scientist. My research involves the development of new imaging technologies as well as the analytics for these images to provide real-time information and feedback to doctors and surgeons while they do their procedures. Certainly about aging, which is an important issue that we're all dealing with, and of course with aging comes disease and possibly cancer. So a big part of my work is working very closely with cancer surgeons and oncologists to better understand how we can contribute and improve cancer care for patients here. So it's very important that doctors get information at the microscopic level as quickly as possible. Typically, it can take some time for, let's say, a tissue sample to be processed for a microscopic image. So my work involves bringing these kinds of microscopes into the clinic with the doctors, or even being able to get images at a microscopic resolution inside the human body to provide the fastest possible feedback. It can be quite challenging for technologies to prove themselves in a short time. There are very rigorous clinical trials and approval processes that are necessary to ensure that technologies are safe and useful. So a big part of my work is the multidisciplinary aspect, where I am an engineer by training, but I'm very much involved in the algorithms and the analytics of the data that we get from our imaging. And that work is really facilitated by the two institutes I'm in. So I'm at the Institute of Bioengineering and Bioimaging, and also in Bioinformatics. And this really enables me to leverage on the talent and resources at these two very different places. And these people really inspire me and drive me to create interesting combinations of these technologies. I'm very interested also in sustainability and food. And a big part of my life is really about eating less meat and being more environmentally conscious. And I do believe that my work has impact on, say, developing more sustainable food sources that can involve imaging technologies as well. And I'm very interested to get involved in those areas, and AI is a big part to play. One myth is that somehow your results in your exams correlate with how good a scientist you will be. There is only a very small effect of your grades on your career as a scientist. I think a much bigger role is how inquisitive you are, how careful you are with your work, how well you communicate with your peers and your team. I think there are much more human aspects to being a scientist rather than just your grades in school.